of marketing for Latin America of this great company, NV Global, which is open to anyone in the world. Thank you very much for joining. Well, I am going to share with you first my experience and also the decision I made. Great company, the decision I made. The decision I made to be part of. And why did I decide to be part of this excellent company? Look, I have over 15 years of experience in the markets, the digital markets. I started through traditional network marketing products selling door to door. And in 2016, I discovered cryptocurrencies. That was a leverage. It was a leap, a complete quantum leap. However, what did I realize at that time? It's been about 9 years since that moment, that there is a lot of volatility. There is a lot of risk in those markets. And of course, when there is no knowledge, you are going to have that trial and error. I have tried countless digital ways to generate income. And we made the decision together with my wife to run this company in a safe, clear manner, doing it every day and putting all the effort into it. For one, or reason only, because this company has financial muscle. A moment ago, I was talking with some people who joined, some guys who joined from Mali in Africa. And I was telling them what would happen if, for example, one of them had $10,000 available to invest in trading. And then how much would you invest? What would be the investment amount? He tells me 10,000. I tell him, okay, then you've just lost all the money. Because first, you need to know that Wall Street and the world of trading are designed to take advantage of those who lack knowledge. That's one. And two, the only way, the best skill that those on Wall Street have. What is it? I asked them. Then they told me, no, the best skill is that they are mathematicians, they are statisticians, they are financiers. I told him none of those. The best skill they have is that they can print money. It's that simple. So the disadvantage is 100 to 1. While you have one chance, they have 100 chances to win. So the only advantage you have is with financial muscle. This company does not have the power to print money, but it does have financial muscle. And I have personally spoken with Mr. Alejandro Murdalov, who is the founder of the company, and he has shown me directly, up close, that it exists. That for every $1 million, there are 10 million in the Solve Vault, the CEO, available just in case any situation arises. They are ready to react. In this way, we have a unique moment. The second reason is because the company is just starting. It has been 16 months, but if you notice, it's just the beginning. In the network marketing business is the start of a company. And I know and am completely confident that this company will deliver results for 3, 4, and 5 years. And I have a strategy so that in those 3, 4, 5 years, we build the next millionaires, the next people who will earn $100,000, the next people who will double their money, and the next people who at least will not lose their money, which is the most important thing. Okay? So why am I so sure that they won't lose it? Because one of the things is knowing when to start and knowing when to finish. So the worst case scenario, what is the worst case scenario? Know that it can no longer generate, then we pay everyone, and the whole matter is over. That's how this company works. Now, let's get to know up close what you can do with them and what you can do with this company and why it is doing things right. Ready? So pay close attention because this is an excellent opportunity for anyone who wants to take advantage of it. Yes, what is the clearest virtue or the virtue you should develop? Belief, but not even belief in the company, but belief in yourself that you can achieve it. And it must be done soon, quickly, swiftly, so that things happen, okay? So pay close attention to me. The company is an IT firm, a company that develops software, that develops programs, develops applications, right? They are technological products. And the intention is to integrate a community to use it, usability. So the question is, how do I provide usability to those tools? I will tell you how in a moment. First, let's understand that the company is registered in Hong Kong. Yes, an official event was held where the CEO of the company, Neva IT Limited, showed them the close partnerships they have. There are 2 very good partnerships they have. Bitcoin, which is a company, the largest producer of mining machines. And the other is with the exchange UseX. This exchange provides liquidity to the company's exchange. The company has its own exchange, okay? A holding. A holding. IGA Jolene is a company. It is a fund that has authorization. It has a license to conduct operations in financial markets, provide payment services, conduct cryptocurrency operations, offer financial advisory services, and distributed ledger technology for digital asset management. So with this partnership, NV Global Company provides the possibility of living under this scaling strategy. What are all the client companies looking for? But how do we get people to come and use these products with so much competition? There is a lot of competition out there. There are many people right now who have the best exchanges, who have the best cryptocurrency, who have the best payment processor. How do we get them to look at NV Global? Well, it's very simple. The first thing is having high quality products. Ready? I'm going to show them to you so you can see that they are already working. This is not a supposition. This is already online. And the second, after that, is to create a system, a housing system, where the profits generated under the expansion being achieved are shared. An economic expansion, which is the stage we are currently experiencing. The beginning has already passed. At this moment, we are in expansion, which is the development of new markets. That's why I came here, to expand this opportunity across Latin America. We are pioneers. The company may be 16 months old, but the company is original. Russian, more specifically from the Republic of Chechnya, and it has expanded into some countries, the Philippines, Malaysia, Paraguay, Europe, some countries in Europe, some countries in Asia, but Latin America is untouched. The Spanish-speaking market is untouched. I have to communicate using a translator and with what I know of English, and with that, we are doing a lot. I have to do about 3 translations, but here we are leading the way. The stage we want to reach is the stage of stability. In this stage, we will have the possibility of having 1 million customers, which is the estimated target, and maximizing income by using products that generate transaction commissions. That is the key. I will now explain how it works. So pay close attention to this part. How do we get people at this moment to have or seek the usability of the products? What type of products? For example, a neobank, a card, Visa logo, MasterCard logo that they can exchange between cryptocurrencies and fiat currency. How do we get them to seek it? How do we get them to use a wallet? That wallet, which also has a chat where you can communicate directly. Well, there's already WhatsApp, but why a wallet with a chat? How do we get people to seek out and use the gaming system? With so many virtual casinos, why this one? How do we get those people to look for it? How do we get them to use the marketplace? Having Facebook, for example, simply through the simplest system, which is through the passive automatic generation of dividends. And this is achieved through trading, mining, and cryptolot. Listen to this very carefully, because this is where the key lies. The company has its own mines, more than 1 to 600 of them, over 2 megawatts generating Bitcoin and Litecoin every day, Bitcoin and Litecoin. That is a reserve that the company has, okay? The second, and no less important, trading. In the virtual office, you can download the file of all the transactions that are happening in real time with Bitcoin. I personally saw 50 Bitcoins on one of the most important exchanges in the market operating, making transactions and generating. But remember what I told you, the key is not in the operations, the key is in having financial muscle. How do we strengthen this muscle? Well, it's very simple, by creating an investment pool. We place investment, and this is where the key lies. What happens if, for example, in 1 month, the company generates 27%? Is 27% possible? It is very possible. It is very possible. For the user here, pay close attention to this. It will generate between 8% to 12% monthly. What happens if the company generates, 12%? How much does it pay the user? It pays 8%. What happens if the company generates a negative 10%? Is it possible to generate negative 10%? It's not clear. It is very possible. It is more than possible, and it can reach 10% less, 10% less. How much does it pay the user? At percent. What does that do? It makes everyone see continuity, see stability, and seek to continue investing and generating passive income. Consequently, the pool will continue investing. It will continue holding positions. Let's say the market corrects. Bitcoin was at 100,000 and goes to 83,000. What should be done? What should be done? Exit in fear. What should be done? You should buy at a lower price. You should buy at a lower price, Because Bitcoin will correct, it will reach 200, it will reach 300. That's the way the business works. Very simple, very straightforward. But that can only be achieved with financial muscle. Now pay close attention to me. The key is also in this. A bank, a virtual casino, but where you don't earn from casino transactions, from playing, from gambling. Where you don't earn from, if you don't earn, it's from providing liquidity. The commissions that occur between the exchange of what needs to be placed there in crypto and what needs to be withdrawn in fiat by the user. That's where the key is. In the payment processor. How much money does Visa make by processing payments? How much money? Let's see, dude. That's where the key is. The key to the bank isn't even in multiplying the money. No. The key is earning a percentage from the transactions. Every time you withdraw from the ATM, every time you make a purchase, take your percentage. That's the way to earn with this company, okay? Is the source clear? Super simple, super clear, okay? Now, having this clear, let's see what they've told me here. Perfect. Thank you very much to the people who are sharing the information. Here it is. It says it clearly. 1 to 600 miners, a capacity of 2 megawatts, Bitcoin and Litecoin. Perfect. No problem, okay? Constant generation of these dividends. A proven trading strategy for maximum and yield gain, offering a proprietary return of 20%. But the user will pay 8%. A wallet. This wallet here is great. It's a wallet that has integrated. At this moment, it's already online. Yes. In installments. What they've told me is that in installments already, no more than a month. It will be on Apple Street, but on Play Street, it's already there. You can download it and search for it like this NV wallet, okay? NV wallet is the wallet you need to look for, perfect? NV wallet. This wallet comes with an integrated chat. Besides being able to store your cryptocurrencies, you can also chat. And why the chat? Because the chat needs to be encrypted. All the communications you see on Telegram, WhatsApp, they are all visible to the creators. This is encrypted like digital wallets, okay? This is a great product that the company has. Another very important product, remember. Remember what I am showing you right now. The 2 products. The 3 products that generate income are mining, trading, and the commission system through gambling. Through games, okay? Through virtual games. Through casinos, yes? But in the commission, we are in the commission, okay? But the idea is to bring the community to form a solid community of more than 1 million users and for them to start using these products, for example, an exchange that has the possibility of earning 25% of the transaction profits generated by FIT, for example. Financial pays about 0.1%. For each FIT, for each commission it charges for each transaction, well, this will pay 25% for referrals. You can already activate, you can already register, you can already do the KYC. We have tutorials and guides for absolutely everything. A virtual room, no more using Zoom, use NV, a Zoom like any other. But what happens, for example, with Zoom, in order to have this virtual room, this seminar, I pay a monthly fee to use it this way. Now, with MBT, I can do the same, but with the difference that each person who buys it will have the opportunity to earn some commissions. Are you following me? Some commissions for using these tools. How about that? Well, great, tremendous. A marketplace where I will use my commissions. What I earn from the transactions I can use here. All of this is already working. This is not a supposition. This is not a possibility. This is already working and you can use it. Where are you going to use it? In Neva.io. Here, Neva.io. Let's share the link there in the chat, please. Neva.io. This is the page. I will now explain a little bit about how these utilities are generated, okay? One of our strategic allies, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the provider of the mining machines, and at this moment in Ethiopia, the land is already acquired. The farm is set up, and the mines are being constructed, our own mines to start generating and begin producing megawatts, megawatts. Generate mining power to be able to earn every day. That's the key, okay? And the company, well, here you can see the registration directly in Hong Kong. Here, I'm going to show you a short video so you can see the power of the company and how everyday registrations are happening and results are being generated through transactions. Here you can see directly. A year and a half ago, this was the first registration the company had directly in Hong Kong, one of the jurisdictions with the most restrictions and the most stringent
requirements at the time of an important event that brought together church leaders. Come on, now. They highlighted the core values of NEO, your mission of innovation and vision for the future, as well as the products and services we plan to offer to the market. Hooray, my friends. What happiness.
If you hear the translation a little strange, it's because it's with AI, okay? But we're doing it there. is our lawyer. He is Nikolai. Nikolai is the developer of the products. And we will also have him at an in-person event in your city, in your country, okay? Excellent, great, good. There you have it. So now I want to show you, let's go back to the presentation so you can see in detail everything I'm talking about. Now, that you understand this, let's delve a bit more into how you can start generating and achieving results like we are having right now. And what is the key? Also, a card that I've already explained to you, from crypto to fiat, from fiat to crypto, because everything has to be an ecosystem. So I earn here through my trading platform. The commissions come to me. I go to the wallet. From the wallet, I send it to the card, and I use it from the card without any problem. And all of that, you earn cash back, you earn commissions, okay? I've already explained the exchange to you. I've already explained the games, okay? And now, how can you start generating income? So the best way is through the ambassador program. This ambassador program says, okay, for each of these things, money is needed no matter what. Of course, it's needed. So what do we do to motivate people for what? So that the company starts to grow more. Simple. We are going to give them a prize, a reward for believing in us. So the first reward is to generate between 8 to 12% passive monthly profit from the investments. Do you know what's the best thing about this program? That I truly find it incredible to have the possibility of having a business of this magnitude with very valuable $50. $50 is more than enough to achieve these results. With $50, you can have a giant, impressive business, giant, all over the world, in all cities, in all countries, build a solid community and earn money every day. Today, I am going to give you the key, what you need to do and how you need to do it. If you want this information, please raise your hand and say yes. Raise your digital hand. Tell me, yes, I want that. I want that to happen in my life. I want those results to occur. I want this year to be different. What is the worst that could happen? You can stay there, stay there. And what is going to happen? The same thing that has happened in previous years. Now, what can happen here? Something good can happen or something better can happen. It's that simple. Because you will have relationships, you will meet people, you will be able to travel, you will be able to do things. And among all that, the difference occurs. What remains in the middle? What remains in the middle? The relationship, the experience, the education, the money that will be earned, the experience that will be gained, everything that will happen in your life. That's what you need to remember with $50. The entry ticket is $50. Besides that, the company tells you it will pay you 8%. Do you know how much I have paid to have a relationship? I mean, to be able to connect with people with vision, with mindset, with difference, with a business mindset, with others. I have paid more than $20,000 to be on a yacht, to be at a meeting, to be at a conference. Much more than that, $60,000, $80,000 to be able to find an opportunity. That's what is here. Work hard for that to happen. Meet many people, travel. Spend days without sleeping for that to happen. 8% is going to earn $4. Of course, $4 makes a difference, not much. Okay. How much will it earn then in a year? Well, it will earn 96%, which comes to about 48, like about $50. I mean, and in a year, you can ask for your 50. I mean, it doubled, done, it doubled, perfect. What happens if we do it with $500? Well, the same. $500 earns 40. What happens if we do it with 5,000? Well, the same, it earns how much? $400. Okay. Passively, it's fine, it's not bad. Everything you put here for a year, you will double. And at the end of the year, you request your capital and that's it. As an investor, you've made it. Now, where is the real key? Where is the real business? Right now, I'm going to show you another way to earn passively. This is the first one. From 8 to 12% double in a year, period. There is another way to earn 100% in 6 months. I'm going to show it a little bit so you pay attention to this. Now, where is the key? The key is in doing the following that I'm going to tell you. You start with $50. But suddenly there's a person who says, I have $2,000 to start and to earn 8%. 8% is $160. How much do you earn? You earn 5%, 5%, 5%. For those 2,000, it's $100. You just earned $100. You recovered your $50 and additionally earned another 50. And you have 50 generating, which generates $4. You are out of risk. You are out of risk. You already did the business. You already have it. This is for entrepreneurs. This is for people who want to conquer the world. This is for people who want to make things happen in their lives. I don't need people with 50,000, with 500,000. If they come and they know what the risk is, great, perfect. I need people with $50, and I'm going to tell you the key for you, the person who wants to make things happen in your life. Look at this, look at this. When you manage to connect $1,000, it can be 10 people with $100 each. $1,000, from that moment, you already earn 5.5%. 5%. Okay? You no longer earn 5, but 5.5. And as you keep going up, you start earning 6%. For example, when you already complete a volume of 2,500. Or for example, when you complete a volume of $5,000, you already earn 6.5%. But additionally, the company gives you a bonus of $250. Those $250 are not given to you to withdraw, but to invest. It's as if you had bought a plan of $250. From those $250, how much are you going to earn? 8%. You already have an investment of $300. You just earned 50, made some people invest among all 100, 50, 500, completed 5,000. 5,000, now you earn 6.5% for each one directly. And besides, listen to me, you already receive a bonus of $250 for having achieved that goal. Now, what happens if you achieve $10,000? Well, you earn a bonus of $500. And with those 10,000, how much have you earned? Let's say 5% has earned you another 500. So up to that point, you have earned $250 with an investment of $50. Tell me if it's not an excellent business. Tell me if it's not an excellent opportunity. If you don't take this business, you're not seeing it. I'm not being clear enough, really. I mean, there's an excellent opportunity. Now, did you like that bonus? That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. If you feel a bit of fusion, a bit of excitement from me, it's because I'm really excited about this. It's an excellent opportunity. As you get involved, you start understanding it more. You start saying, well, damn, I really should do this now. I should do it professionally. I should start with everything. Yes. Pay close attention to this little chart, and here you will understand absolutely everything. You start with $50. You start with $50. Okay? $50. Look, you start earning 5%. You completed a volume of 1,000, you earn 5.5. Perfect. You completed a volume of 2,500. You earn 6. A volume of 5. Okay. You earn 6.5 and you earn a volume of 250. But you complete 10,000 in volume, that is in billings. Call a friend, tell another, no, yes, no, yes. One person arrives, and that's how they keep coming. I have already completed 234 people by looking for many no's. Don't look for the no's. Don't look for the yeses. Look for the no's, and you will find the yes, okay? Look at this. Look at how interesting it is. This is where it gets more interesting. When you complete a volume of $25,000, from that moment on, you earn 10% of the bonuses from the entrepreneurial people you found along the way. I'll give an example. This is Juan, and Juan found Ana. Ana is a super leader, a woman who comes to build with everything, who comes to make things happen, bam, 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 bam. He earned $1,000. But since you are already rank 6 is a turnover of 25,000. Not direct, indirect. One told the other, and they already completed 25,000. You completed the 10%. For your direct, who earned $1,000 in bonuses, you earned 10%. The 10% is $100. $100 for the bonuses that were earned. Your entrepreneur, your leader, the person who is building alongside you, the person who saw what you have already seen. Blessed is the person who sees with their mind what their eyes cannot yet see. Now look, pay close attention to what is going to be said next. This is even more interesting. Let's use the example that you are rank 6 and rank 6 earns 8%. This 8%, look, from your direct reports, okay? But Anna, since she's your direct report, she's not yet at 5%. She invites a person with $1,000. She earns $50, but since you are rank 8, you earn the difference. How much do you earn? The difference between 5 and 8, how much is 3? You earn $30. $30, 3% of the 1,000. But you didn't invite anyone. You just did a good job, built a community, built a team, and after, I don't know, a few weeks, a few days, it's already happening to me. I'm going to show it right now. It's already happening to me. You start receiving that differential bonus every blessed day. Invoice. Tell me if it's not an excellent opportunity. Tell me if it's not an excellent business. Look, I'm going to project something for you, but please, this must not leave here. This must not leave here, okay? I mean, really, the person who sees it should say, cool. I mean, I want to do it like them. They say, look, you need to focus. The next thing I'm going to tell you is for the person who really wants to do things right, wants to do continuous permanent work every day. 50 people, $50. $50 people. by 10 people. 10 people, okay? That's $500, okay? Now look for $50 by 100. That's 5,000. Yes or no? That's 5,000, okay? Now 50 by 1,000. That's 50,000. How long do you think that might take you? Find 1,000 people? Oh, no, 1,000 people. 1 year, but even if they aren't direct, you can build a community of 1,000 people in a year. We are going to do that in 3 months. We are going to do it in 3 months. I'm going to show you now why. Now, what happens? Let's use the example that you always earned 5%, although you already know that's not the case, because as you increase, the volume goes. But let's use the example that you earn only 5%, that you earn 5%, okay? That is $2,500. But what happens with those 1,000 people who saw that the system worked? Do you think they will wait a year? They won't wait a year, but let's use the example that they wait a year to invest more. That it's only 500 people who now invest $100. That is another 50,000. How much do you earn again? How much do you earn? 5%. Assuming you earn 5%, you who have 50,000, you no longer earn 5%. You now earn 8.5% or 5%. But let's say 5%, again, to $500, and that's called residual. Every blessed day, earning from the differential bonus, from your direct ones, and you keep doing the work. The work of bringing leaders, people who are hungry, people eager to make things happen in their lives, people who have the intention to improve. That's what you're looking for out there. Yes, cool for the investor, great that he wants to put the money to work, cool, fine. In a year, it doubles. Goodbye, it's gone. But here we need those entrepreneurs, people who are willing to build, people who look for people with $50 and create a network of $50, of $100, maximum of $1,000. And I assure you that you will become a millionaire. Yes, I assure you that you will reach $1 million. Why so sure about it? Because it's the easiest way to duplicate the business. Look, the goal is $30 million. That is the goal, so that you receive a bonus. Do you remember I told you that you would get a bonus of $500, $1,000, $2,000? You receive a bonus of $3 million. And you earn passively $233,000 together, and that's it. Done. In 5 months, you make $1 million. Ready. You became a millionaire. That's it. Do you think that's possible? There are people in this business, already in this business, who are level 21, who are level 22, $3 million. They already are. Those people already earn 15%, 6% for each direct. Besides that, they already received the bonus. They already got the blessed $100,000 bonus. 8% of $100,000 is $8,000 month after month automatically. The problem here, do you know what it's going to be? That you quickly become complacent. That's going to be the blessed problem. Your minimum goal? Look, I told the owner, I said that 30 out of 30 million is short. You will have to reach level 100 because I'm leaving with $100 million because I want to earn the $10 million bonus and receive 800,000 monthly, 800,000 month by month, month by month. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Now, starting from rank 9, you have to bring people, and that's what I like the most, because you have to find those people who are willing, a person who has level 7, 2 people who have level 6, because if not, you cannot advance. In other words, you absolutely have to build a community, leaders, train them, coach them, teach them, show them the way. Okay? Well, great. What I'm explaining to you, tremendous. This business is tremendous. It's an excellent opportunity. Now, let's look at how we're doing in terms of results, because it's nice to talk, but let's see what we've done, right? What have we done during this time? So you can see a little bit. Well, this is the first account we started with. As I told you, I started to make the plan in the detail, $50. And as the system was telling me, it was giving me benefits, so we were achieving a bit more. These two figures you see here, the 500 and the 250, are the ones we no longer earn. We've already passed 5,000, we've already passed 10,000, and now we're going for the 25,000, which at 25,000, they give us $1,000. And we already have a volume. Total volume of 14,800 in this account, okay? We have earned $409 plus 500 more, $750. It comes to about $750, like $1,050, right? One do $50 in this one. We have already earned 7.5% at this moment, right? We have already earned at this moment. And besides that, we have already involved 239 people. That's why I tell you that 1,000 people is nothing. Here, the goal has to be 100,000 of these people. 10,000. And we are already at rank 5, okay? What you are seeing here is a promotion for an event that will take place in June, in the middle of June this year. It is an event where the top leaders, the top entrepreneurs, the people with the greatest results gather and tell us, look, this is how to do this business. This is how I did it. This is how I am achieving the results. This is how things are going well for me. This is how I am making things happen, not only for myself, but also for my team. That is the way. Let me show you a small video that we recorded with the full intention of showing you that it is possible. That event is in June, on June 15th. And you have to be prepared because what will happen here will be enormous, tremendous. You have to achieve good results, meet many people, experiences, testimonies that fill you up. It tells you, hey, I can do that too. Why not? I can also have that happen to me. We are about to experience a very enriching experience. And with the company of NV Global, you will have the comprehensive and innovative tools, resources, and support, and everything you need to effectively start generating financial results and begin to grow in all areas of your life. It is extremely important that you attend our training in May 2025. You must be here in Antalya, Turkey, experiencing a unique and enriching experience. Through these experiences, you will start to grow financially, creating a community that truly understands the vision of the owner and the leaders.
You have two ways to achieve it. You can arrive with everything, absolutely everything paid for. With tickets paid, with hotel paid, with training paid. If you reach the goal alongside us. But if not, you must also strive to be with us in this excellent training. Please don't miss the opportunity to grow financially in personal development. It's about connecting with the company's vision. What are you going to do to make things happen at your level?
Well, we're running out of time. The video is on the channel, don't worry. Something I do want to show you is this. Listen very carefully to what I'm going to tell you next, because it seems extremely important to me. Look at this program that the company has. It's crazy. And this is to encourage growth and to make the company more known. The company, as you already know, generates above 30%. So they said, look, we're going to do something. We're going to fulfill a dream for people. And it's that many people dream of having their own car, right? Having the dream of a car. A car is a dream, right? So the car costs $10,000. The vehicle is worth $10,000. Let's give an example, okay? The minimum is $3,000. And suddenly you put $5,000 into the Neva Auto program, right? This program can be invested in directly at the office. And after 6 months, you receive 100%. 100%. You receive 100%. That is, you get back the 5,000 you invested, plus another 5,000. Practically, you earn 16.6% monthly for 6 months, which gives you 99.6%. I've already done the math. You receive 99.6%. So you can buy the car, put the brand on it, put the NV Global, put the Neva, right? And make a promotional video. If you think you can do that for the company that allowed you to have the car you've always wanted with a 50% discount, welcome to be. That's the business you have. With the intention, someone asked me, and what is the intention? Well, to make the company known, much simpler. That you put a sign on the car when you arrive at your friend's place, when you arrive at the party, at the barbecue, and they ask you, hey, why do you always put that on? Because I already share a company that deals with cryptocurrencies, a bit of casino topics, things like that, and how and why I bought it with a 50% discount. Because the company allowed me to double my capital in 6 months, and I already used it and can now buy. It's that simple. It's already open for Latin America. You see, it's only open for Russia. And the contract has already been secured to do that at this moment. This person bought the car, and here shows us a bit of their testimony. Listen to me a little. No, there isn't a client. plan your own team. Say it. I'm not going to do badly. I'm not going to do well.
I'll stumble over it, even when you say it. Amalek. I would like to say to the company's partners and to the global community, of which I have been a partner since the summer of 2024. And during this short period of time, the company gave me the opportunity to buy this car with a 50% benefit according to the car program. During this time, I met a great number of wonderful people who believed in the company and developed it across all continents of the world. I want to wish the founder of the company, his close team, and the partners good health and for the successful development of the company and its long existence. And to those who still doubt and ponder, remember that you are losing the most important thing, which is time.
Here you have that testimony, and you also have, for example, this other person receiving their car. Super happy, delighted.
We are partners of the company Neva, and we congratulate our friend, our partner Alessia and Sofiolina, who in 3 months got the car of her dreams. We are proud to be in such a company.
If you believe you can do that, you are ready to engage in this excellent business. It's that simple you can do it. We are going to live these experiences. We are going to make things happen. We are going to keep growing across all countries, and keep in mind what I am telling you. There will be moments when people say, yes, I think it can be done. I think it can be achieved. But there are people who are already putting in the intention, who are already putting in the work, who are already bringing it to their city, who is explaining, who is showing the way, who is telling people it's very simple. This is the way you can multiply. All you have to do is grow. There is Arten, who is another of the leaders. Very strong. I've known him for over 10 years, and he builds every day and explains to people every day. There are our 2 leaders, Eugenie and Dimitri, whom I've also known for over 10 years, and they bring this opportunity to every place. They are in Russia. As I say, the business grows every day, but now we have the intention to expand it worldwide. Do you think you can join this vision? Do you think you can make this happen for many people? I don't think so. I am completely sure. And here is something important that you need to know. We are developing this business in 4 languages: Spanish, English, German, and of course, Russian. And additionally, we are going to add France because we are going to open France as well. Tutorials, testimonials, guides, training sessions, every blessed day. On Saturdays at 10 in the morning, I am in a leadership training, and the ladies are here putting all their intention and support so that you learn the legal support of the company, the registrations, the wallet, the exchange, everything, absolutely everything, so that you can understand how it works, how to make a deposit, how to make a withdrawal. Everything is available here. Here we can listen to another testimony from a person with results.
Alihan Mordalov is a man of his word, a man of honor, a person with a big heart.
He is a very generous person. Now, we are ready
To share with you the information we received.
And of course, Alihan is an honest and wise person, like a father.
For me, I spoke closely with Alihan, and he is a gentleman who is already an adult. And I asked him, you, who have enough money to start other types of companies, to do other kinds of things, why do you choose to start a company like network marketing, where you have to work hard to make people understand that digital businesses are valuable? And I met with a person who told me, I almost don't trust cryptocurrencies. I almost don't trust them. I believe in properties. How many properties can you buy? How many do you have? He said, no, but I only have one. And I said, okay, well, I want to tell you something. With digital businesses, you can end up buying 3 or 4 more. Yes, but of course, generate the money here and solidify that money in others, because there's no way to generate it. Tell me how there is. Oh, it's just that this is very risky. Of course, there are risks. That's why you earn much more. The way to get out of risk is by going through the risk. The way to get out of risk is I'm going to put in some capital, double it, and share my testimony and show it to people. And that's it. This is the opportunity. But at this moment, this is the great opportunity that exists. Look, today, I am directly at the company's inauguration, at the office integration, and I can show you, I can tell people, look, here you can achieve great things. Today, someone was showing something, showing me this. I'm going to try to share it now to wrap up. To finish, I'm going to show you something so you can realize this. Look here. Look, this person, right where you see them, is showing, let's see if I can see it again. Look here. Let's see if here, look at their account. Look at their account. This month, they generated $21,000. This month, in commissions. Can you believe it? And they have earned a total of $307,000. What have they done? Do you know what the only difference is? That they started 16 months ago? When there was no office, when there was absolutely nothing. That's the only difference. Here I was explaining to my guys from Mali who have already started. Here I was showing them a bit of the office, the open space, explaining. There we were with the founder of the company, Mr. Alejan. There I will show you a little so you can see. This is possible. Here, these results can be achieved and much more can be done. All the willingness for things to happen. I am going to invite many people, many Latinos who want to come to Antalya, Turkey. There was the founder, there is Mr. Alejan, there are the leaders. Here, these girls, these ladies, look, they have built over $1 million. The difference, the only difference, is that they started earlier. That's all. There I am in the office. Here I am showing you the office again. Here is Arten explaining to the people. As I tell you, here is the opportunity. And here I will show you the results to finish. With this, we say goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, look, every day you can start generating small residuals daily. Maybe at this moment you say, but what are they? $0.13. And someone shows you and says, what? $0.3 is nothing. Just $0.3? Well, but wait, your mind is now. Do you know what is the best selling product in the world? Coca-Cola at $1. But millions of those small profits daily. That's what we need to focus on. Let's bring it here through farming. That is what they pay me daily for the products. Here are the bonuses. A bonus of 0.3, one of 0.32. Let's see if I can enlarge it a bit. One of 0.09. One of, yes, for the bonuses. For the plans I earned, the bonuses, 250 and 500. And the others. And the referral bonuses, look at them. Here you can see. 1.25. 2.45, you might say, but so little, $4, $13, $22, right? Every single blessed day, what date does it say? What date does it say? What date does it say? April 3rd, every single blessed day, earning small residuals, bonuses. I'm not talking about farming, so you receive passively and receive from the referral bonuses. It's over now. That's the business. That's how you can start generating. Look, to conclude, I can tell you 1,001 things for you to do this business. But as I was telling the guys from Mali, I was saying to them, what possibilities do you have? Here you have two ways to participate. One is by being part of the mechanism, which is what you usually sell. One of those guys told me, no, I'm going to study. That's fine. I don't want to demotivate you. And I'm going to buy my business. I'm going to start my own business with what I studied. And I'm going to work on that. And that's it. What? How much is your business worth? No, the business I want is worth $500,000. Build the cheapest one. $100,000? Okay, $100,000. How do you generate those $100,000? No, by working. Do you know how long it's going to take you? It's going to take you at least 10 to 20 years to achieve that business in the traditional way. Because the Rockefellers, I don't want to mention them, no. These families there in Erasmus created educational systems to have many ants working all the time. So that they don't have the possibility earning a small salary, small fees, earning very little. So that they don't even have time to think. And in that way, their mind falls asleep and thus you cannot advance. Do you know what will happen to you here? You will connect with people, meet new people, travel, experience, learn new things, and have an excuse because you say, I'm going to invest some money. That money has cost me, but I'm going to go out and recover it. I'm going to go out and double it. I'm going to go out and quintuple it. That is the way or the other way to be part of that small group that is in the middle among the millionaires. I can't assure you that you will be at the top of the Illuminati. No. It's not that it's impossible, but it's a bit complicated. But yes, at least you will have a little bit of freedom. That you can move, that you can travel, that you can buy, that you can go to a restaurant, that you can go to, I don't know, spend a romantic night with your wife, with your husband, because you have the money to pay for it and not just once a year on the anniversary. That's what I'm talking about. That you don't just buy shoes and clothes at Christmas, but when you really need them. That's what I'm talking to you about. That to me is wealth. Of course, you have to work. How do you see me here doing? What do you see me doing? Of course, you have to do it, but the effort multiplies because it's 1% of the effort of 1,000 of 10,000 people. That's the business I'm inviting you to. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here connected. It truly pleases me to greet you and tell you that in this business, over the next 3 years, we are going to create many millionaires, many people earning $100,000, many people doubling their money, but of course the entrepreneurs who are moving to the next stage, and with them, now we will build the millions of dollars. Thank you for being here connected. Please ask the person who shared this video with you, ask the person who shared this Zoom with you, and tell them now, I want to connect. Now, send me the referral. Now, I want to join. Now, give me training, give me coaching. Now, I want to be part of everything and be part of that great vision. This is Juan Manuel Jimenez speaking, Marketing Director for NV Global in Latin America and around the world. Take care, be well. See you soon. Of course, goodbye.